do y'all think the women's champions get new titles or title swap? What I would love to see is not a swap, which we talked about before this, and we didn't even know if that was what the case was going to be at the time when we talked about it last week. But now that we know that that is the case, I don't want to see a swap. What I would love is for them to almost redesign the women's or change out the colors so it doesn't represent brands. Very similar to like how they have the WWE championship and like the world heavyweight or the WWE and Universal. Like the Universal looked, I mean, obviously it became blue, but it used to be a red. But I would love for it to for the women's titles to not have a show association so that we don't run into this problem. Because I understand the whole point of it, but switching titles is stupid. But then also Rhea on Raw being SmackDown Women's Champion sounds stupid too, because then she's on Raw, so it doesn't make any sense. So I think that they should try to figure something out where it's like they're not just the women's like the Raw Women's Champion. It's like they're the women's champion and they're something else, because like the men are gonna have the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight. So like the women should have something like that.
Yeah, you can't say featherweight because that's
No, and I didn't mean that. I just meant
no.
like
I'm trying to think of like comparisons like off the top of my head.
I know, I don't know. But I mean, they could just say they're the women's champion. I mean, like we know what show they're associated with, but because I mean, they didn't think about this before they had them switch brands. So, I mean, now they're the ones that are stuck in this predicament. I'm glad that we don't have to try and figure it out.
What if they become the Universal?
I mean, maybe.